Welcome to another weekly edition of the Best Way to Smoke News, brought to you and sponsored by Cali God.
Yes,
Stop
yeah.
Smoking Spit.
No
And
trip
this is being presented by Serpo Jr.
Big J.
Yep. Can California employees be fired after drug test comes back positive for marijuana?
Can they?
We can we explain new law. There are a number of California laws on the books when it comes to marijuana, including one meant to stop employers from punishing workers who use cannabis when they are not on the job. In September, Governor Gavin Newsom signed Assembly Bill 2188, which addresses how an employer can test employees or potential employees for cannabis. It applies only to marijuana and not to any other drugs. Eyewitness News spoke with employment attorney Angela Reddick Wright, who broke down the details of AB 2188. It basically prohibits employers from discriminating against employees for their off-duty use of marijuana, whether it be for medical reasons or recreational reasons, and it also precludes and prevents employers from firing or terminating or disciplining anyone if in a drug test they find that the employee has what we call non-psychoactive traces of marijuana or THC in their blood system or in their urine system. So, you know what I'm saying, pretty much is if you're using it, your employer really can't discriminate against you. You know what I'm saying? But it's like I'm to me it sounds like they just keeping a database like who the cannabis users are, whatever it may be, and just from Serpo to y'all, just be careful about it because as soon as one thing go wrong, they have it, you know what I'm saying? Like this is a cannabis user, they're gonna try to use that against us. Be like, shit, you was impaired, this, that, and the other. You're gonna be the first to blame.
Cause and then peep the key words, non-psychoactive. Moving on. Koala Bear weed strain by Cherokees makes North Carolina medical marijuana history. Koala Bear and Goose Creek are poised to be the first two unique strains of marijuana legally sold in North Carolina, developed by the Eastern Band of Cherokee Indians on the eve of their medical cannabis super store dispensary opening. Cherokee marijuana strains, the tribe is developing strains through on-site genetic research, strains that will not only best suit their mountain environment, but also yield the highest quality cannabis. So that's probably like an outdoor or a greenhouse kind of growth type shit. You know what I mean? A marijuana strain is a specific variety of cannabis that has been bred for particular characteristics like aroma, potency, appearance, and effect, according to leafly.com. So that's where y'all can go if y'all want to go get more information about this. And I think that's dope that, the Indians, that group is, taking action and getting into the cannabis world. I mean, they probably already are in some areas, but it's
just
good to see it highlighted.
A strain like this, and I'm just thinking koala bear. They kind of move kind of like slow. I'm thinking that's the indica of it.
On everything.
And then the goose creep. You know what I'm saying? I'm thinking that's probably the sativa or something of the sort. But either way, them sound like some cool ass strains to me.
Facts. No.
Statewide marijuana flower shortage forces dispensaries to scale back 420 celebrations. Why do you always want to try to hate when it come down to all this shit?
Man.
But anyways, Thursday was 420. Happy belated 420 to everybody that's out there.
Yes.
And hope everybody who celebrated 420 had a very good one.
I know I did.
Yes. So on Thursday, we all know it was 420, the unofficial holiday marked by marijuana enthusiasts such as Serpo Jr. and Big J around the world. But Missourians looking to celebrate last year's legalization vote may be in for a surprise, as area marijuana dispensaries are being forced to scale back on product due to a statewide shortage in marijuana flower. 2 months after recreational products became available, sales remain higher than initially anticipated. After comparing data with other states that legalize recreational marijuana, Missouri industry anticipated a 200 to 300 increase in marijuana sales as the industry shifted from medical customers to recreational. Flora Farms President Mark Hinderin said, instead, the state has experienced a 300 to 400% increase in, in sales.
Yep, you got it. You know everything.
To combat the shortage, Hinderin said Flora Farms is constructing a third cultivation facility in Humansville, which he expects to be fully operational by early fall. This third facility will allow for 600 to 800 pounds more of marijuana production per week. I thought that was going to be like, you know what I'm saying, a cutback on something. But it seemed like, man, they finding more ways to help produce the product for the Missourians. I don't know. I could be having a different understanding, but that's just what it sounded like to me.
No, you pretty much on point with that, for sure.
Man.
Get it right, Missourians. Moving on. Ganja Glut. With excess weed, growers seek interstate sales. Tombwater, Washington. The email went out to legal cannabis growers around Washington state, alerting them that another of their colleagues had gone under. Liquidation sale. It said attached was a spreadsheet of items up for grabs. LED grow lights for $500 apiece, rotary evaporators for hash oil 10,000 across the Columbian River in Oregon, where the state's top marijuana regulators recently warned of an existential crisis in the industry. It's an open secret. Some licensed growers have funneled product to the out-of-state black market just to stay afloat. California's Apple store of weed, MedMen, is teetering with millions in unpaid bills. And you know, we talked about that. Like a lot of them top companies, man, is kind of going through it and shit though. With millions in unpaid bills, while in Canada, cannabis companies, Curaleaf has shuttered most of its cultivation operations in California, Oregon, and Colorado. Along the West Coast, which dominated U.S. marijuana production long before states began to legalize it, producers faced with many call the failed economic of legal pot. L.A. dispensary owner Gregory M. Yeah, I'm going to say Gregory M. said he folded a cultivation project. And this is a quote from him, "You've got to know when to cut your losses." So it's like, what a lot of shit we talk about all the time with a lot of these smaller businesses in the cannabis industry, man, and it's hard. So, you know, and then too, in any aspect of business, though, you got to know when to pull out. Sometimes you do got to pull out and move on.
Yeah, you got to learn to know when to get out the way.
Yep. Moving on.
Woman who searched for Parrot Chanel went viral, charged over 237 kilogram cannabis haul. A woman went viral in an online video of her trying to find her missing parrot. An African gray named Chanel has been charged over a 792-pound cannabis haul. Sandra Hannah, 43, became a social media sensation during the first COVID lockdown in 2020 after her parrot flew away from her home, prompting a frantic search. On Friday, Maryside police said they had charged her for an Ain Hannah, 55, with the importation of cannabis and possession of criminal property. Police said it followed a joint operation between the Sefton investigation team and the National Crime Agency, which led to the discovery of 237.6 kilograms of cannabis resin imported from Spain, valued at approximately 792 pounds. 1,000 pounds. 792,000 pounds. Let me get that shit straight. Ain Hannah, 55, and Sandra Hannah, 43, of Cumberland Gate, Netherton, have both been charged with importation of cannabis and possession of criminal property.
Don't do the crime if
so
you
I'm guessing,
can't do the time.
Yeah, so like I don't know. Like I'm trying to follow this shit too though.
Yeah.
So they had the parrot get lost. on purpose, and then they go to try to find the parrot or whatever it may be, and in the midst of it, they trying to transport some shit. I see that look on your face.
Man.
No, that's not what happened.
Yeah,
They're just saying that she went viral for the story, and ironically, this woman got caught with all this cannabis.
Oh, so it's separate times.
Damn it, Bobby.
But hey, that's your weekly news with Surfo Jr.
Big J.
Baby.
Damn it, Bobby.